Hello friends, it's Sherry from Turquoise Dreaming. How you doing today? Welcome to my channel and thank you for joining me. I'm here in my craft room getting ready to, or already working on my day 4 of my December daily. So since I worked on it with you all last, which it's been a couple of days, so I've been cleaning up my craft room, and so to organize my December daily stuff, I had already purchased some of these baskets that I haven't used yet. I just got them and brought them home about a week ago or so. And they've been sitting here waiting for me to use them. So I thought, well, this would be the perfect way to use one. The first time I use one is to, this is a project, so I'll just put the whole project in this basket. And then if I need to stack it on top of something or stack something on top of this, I don't know if I would put anything on top of it because I have the 12 by 12 paper in here too, which sticks out, as you can see, over the side. But I'm trying to put everything in here so that I can, when I'm ready to use it, I can bring it over here to my craft table and just have all my bits and pieces. So here's my December daily. I haven't added anything to the front, but I have done today's page, which I'll show you in a second. But I wanted to show you some of the stuff I put in here. So I was, as I said, cleaning up in here, and I found this Jack and Jill in my closet. It's a Jack and Jill, children's magazine, December 1959. Isn't that the cutest picture ever? 35 cents. Still got a label on here. Here's the back. So I don't know, there's probably a couple bits and pieces I would use in here. I want to save most of this for, I would say, journals, to take apart and take the pages out. There's just 2 staples holding it together, so I can take those out and then have the whole, 2 pages that stay together to use in journals. But I might go ahead and take it apart and use a couple pages for my December daily, but it's got some really cute pictures and illustrations and images in here, and the colors are really, let me show you, really neat. It's got a lot of pink and blue in here. See this right here? That's what I'm talking about. Isn't it pretty? I only have, I don't know how many of these I have. This might be the only one, but I think I might have 1 or 2 more. And I never ever see these. But one time I saw these particular ones at my local little mom and pop. Look at this. Isn't that beautiful? My local mom and pop vintage store here that I go to. And look at this. See, pink Santa. Isn't he cute? He's got a little pink Santa outfit on. Anyway, yeah, that's the only time. And when I saw them there in that store, I remember going in and I picked them up and I took them up to the counter, and she said, oh yeah, I just got those in. I'm like, oh my goodness, I know, I've never seen them anywhere. So I'm gonna have to buy them from you, even if they're more than I want to spend, because they are so cool. I love them. I mean, I've seen other people have them and I was like, oh my goodness. And I looked on eBay and they were too much, I was like, oh my, they were more than they were in the vintage shop that I went to where I did get them. She actually, they weren't too horrible, where I wouldn't buy them, you know what I mean, if they were too high. So they weren't too horrible. They weren't cheap, but they weren't too horrible, if you know what I mean. So anyway, that's that. And then I found my graphic 45. I have a bunch of 12 or 12, and it was in the middle of that. So as I was cleaning up, I found it. So I have all this graphic 45. And then some other scrapbook papers that I stuck in here. These are little note papers that I received in Happy Mail recently. So I have all of that. I used part of this page, and I got the scrap in here from that, which I'm not going to throw away. Here's another scrap. I'll show you what I did with that in a second, what I cut out here. I've got some little digitals that I think are really pretty, the pinks here, that I want to do something with in my journal. So I put those in here. And let's see what else. Napkin from, I'd like to use this, decoupage or something. This is really beautiful and it looks Christmassy, so I thought I would do something with that in my December daily. Some cards that I recently received in Happy Mail. Here's another scrap. This gingerbread man also I received, and this little piece of trim, which my friend explained to me what it was, and she said she has a video where she showed how she did this, and I think if I remember right, she said she made this from caulking. So I'm gonna have to watch that video because this is really beautiful, and I doesn't, you know, I don't know, it feels like vinyl, but it's apparently caulking. So snowman, all these things I received in Happy Mail. This is a couple of thrift store items that I picked up. This cute little Christmassy recipe card I thought I would use in my December daily. There's some little, what is this? Oh, I'm going to show you these in a second. Let me put that over there. This is from a recipe card that was on some notebook rings. Some recipe cards which I showed in one of my thrift videos, so maybe you remember that. And then more scrapbook paper. You know, tons of stuff in here, really more than I need, but you know, I just want to have it all in one place. Here's those gift tags. I put them all in a little baggie, and I've got some washi in here, some like glittery and shiny and pink for Christmas. So all of that is in this basket, ready to use if I want. And if I find anything else, I have more room in here, I'll just stick it in here until, you know, until I'm done. So I was playing with my Cricut. I told you all that my sister-in-law gave me a Cricut, and her old Cricut, and she got a new Cricut. So I cut out some labels. They didn't come out exactly how I thought they would. They're double. I really didn't mean to make double, but I did. So I just folded them in half so far. That's what I've been doing. And so I'll use them like that. I'll just fold them in half. There's a really cute little double heart in here, though. That I want to do again. These I did want to cut single, so I got it. That kind of looks like angel wings, though. That's cool. Let's see, where's the heart? I don't know. Must be, I had put them all in my basket, so it's probably down in here somewhere. Here's, this is a little double circle. So all of that I have to do something with it. I cut those out of a scrap of graphic 45 paper. As I've been seeing little things, like things that I usually throw away, like I always want to use one of these. This is what is this, stevia sugar sweetener? I think it's stevia, and I like these little packets, and I've always wanted to use them in my journals, but I never have. I don't know why, I just can't do it, but I thought, well, I can use it in my journal, right? So I'm going to use this as a little pocket in my journal. Here's a little tab that I have a few of these. So I thought I'd put this in there somewhere just for something fun and different. I have been, oh, is this the heart right here? Here it is. It was under my envelopes. So here's this is a hang tag, but it's double. So I need to make one that's single with see the little hanger there? Isn't that cute? So I'm going to make some single ones. I think I pushed the double button. That's why I made all these doubles. So next time I won't do that. I'm learning. So, but this is really cute too. I like this little double heart. Isn't that adorable? Can you see that? Isn't it cute? So I want to do that again. That's just adorable. And so I made some envelopes here out of security envelopes. The ones I get, where I usually get these is at work, and when I open the mail. So if I see one that I like the inside, I save it and bring it home to do something with. So this one says, please recycle this envelope. This one's red and white. Isn't it cute? So I was inspired by Nancy at Wishes and Weeds because I was watching one of her flip throughs, and she had made some, a couple of these for one of her journals, and I thought, it's like I've used security envelopes before, but that just reminded me of how much I love them, and I haven't been saving them because I just didn't want to use the whole envelope, and I was like, okay, of course I can make little tiny, I love making little tiny things, so of course I can make some little tiny envelopes. So that's what I did. And this is just a pattern. And like a couple I cut out on my envelope punch board, so they're folded like this, with the little like triangular shapes folding in, the little flaps. And then these I just cut out a piece, because the envelopes are not that big, and so you have to figure out how much space you have as to what kind of envelope or what size envelope you can make. That's why these are all different sizes. I just cut out the piece I could use. And like this one, I just folded it up, glued down the sides, made a little flap, rounded the corners. So easy way to make some little small envelopes there. So let's see, do I have anything else to show you? Yes, one more thing. An idea I had was today I was thinking, you know, I was listening to, my friend at work brought a little Alexa Spot or whatever to work, you know, and so we could listen to Christmas music, and it's not for our offices where we work, it's for the reception area. So when people come in, we put up our office Christmas tree, and we thought, wouldn't it be nice if our clients could come in, and while they're waiting, they could listen to some Christmas music. So we put the Alexa Spot up there and had her play some Christmas music, and I had her play one of my favorites today. And so I thought, you know, it would be cool if I had a list of my favorite Christmas songs, and sometime throughout December I'll put these on one of the pages. So this is my favorite Christmas music 2020, number 1. I already wrote one down, the one I had Alexa play today for me at work. Oh wow, I was up in the reception area for a moment. I said, Alexa, play Where Are You Christmas? Yes, that is one of my favorite songs, Christmas songs. And I put, I like both versions that I know about. There's where Cindy Lou sings it in The Grinch, and Faith Hill also sings it. So I wrote their names down so I would remember the two versions that I like. And then, of course, I had to write down one of my favorite movies is The Grinch. So as I watch movies, and as I'm reminded throughout December of my favorite Christmas movies and songs, I'm going to make a list, and I'm going to put that in my journal at some point. So I'm going to keep that handy. And I think that's all I had to show you on the new things. So you've seen the cover, day 1. I haven't put anything in this pocket yet. I did add that little tab there. I don't know if I showed you that little tag I had. I actually was cleaning up my, my craft room, and I found this little tiny light blue tag, and I put it right there. So I'll eventually write something on there. I'll put things in this pocket, maybe one of those lists, I don't know. And then that's my baby page, my little Riley page. This is day 2, and I made this journaling card at the end of my last video where I was working on this journal, and I did write on the back. So that is in this pocket. This was day 3 where it was my mom's birthday, and just put some odds and ends on this page and some desk ephemera. And here's day 4. This is today. I put this Bambi page that I had received in Happy Mail. It reminded me of the colors that I've been using this Christmas, the pinks and the blues. So it had this beautiful blue icy background with the snow, and I love Bambi and I love deer. So I tore around it to make it, take off like the white edge, and so it would fit on this page. I put my number 4 here, Holly Jolly, and I put one of those little cricket cutouts. Some of them, I don't know why, they were supposed to have a hole in them. Some of them have a little window. Don't know why. Don't know how that happened. But anyway, I took advantage of it and put one of the windows around the number 4 there. I have the date here, and this is one of those Christmas tags that I showed you in my last video that look kind of vintagey to me. And I think they probably are because they're starting to brown. It's a to from. So that's what it says right there, to from. That's not like dirt on here or anything. That's actually a to from. So I have it sticking above the page a little bit on both sides. So I have the 12-4 here with that sticking above, and then I have the 12-3 here with sticking above. So they're kind of sticking together there, and it kind of acts as a little tab there on the top. I just thought that was kind of neat. And then one of my little security envelopes I glued down right here as a pocket. And then I had some more desk ephemera. I have this old, I don't know, it was floating around here, an old little price tag. It says 48 cents Drug Emporium here. And it was really brown, and it was old, so I said I really like that, so I put it right there to decorate this little flap. This was a piece, something in the mail that I got. You're pre-selected. Yeah, I can put whatever I want in my journal. It's weird, but I like it. So, and then this is one of those little cutouts that I folded in half. I don't have anything in here right now, but if I find something that will fit in here, I will glue something in there, and then I'll have a little secret, whatever it is, whatever I ended up putting in there. And that goes behind. And then here I have put a little note paper. This was a little scrap from this page here. I have every little piece from this because I love it, and I don't want to throw any of it away. So this is one piece, and I wrote on here about the person that gave me this page in Happy Mail, so I can remember, where it came from. So I have that in that envelope. So that is my day 4. So I think I showed you everything that I needed to show you tonight about day 4. And so I'll keep going with this as far as I'm just kind of playing it by ear as to, am I going to do it every day or every other day? I don't know. Just whenever I have time, I'll catch you up. And so I hope you're having fun if you're doing one. And it's still, not too late to start one. You can do these pages pretty quick, it's not any set thing. You can just do whatever you want. So I hope everyone's having a great day and have a great weekend, and I'll see you tomorrow. Happy crafting, and see you later.